films have action in them, and if they don't, it's called a photograph. But what is an action film? Well, any expert will tell you it's a film where everything is decided by who can hit the other person the most. So let's take a look at some of my top picks. In at number 5, a film that asks the age-old question, what would you do if you realised your whole life had been a dream and you're actually asleep in a bath of jam sucking on a Hoover? That's right, it's Matrix 1. After a nasty dream about eating too many wine gums, the story follows a computer nerd called Thomas, who's so lonely that he gets manipulated by a very charming bunch of goths into fighting some undertakers for them inside a massive Game Boy. This 2.5-hour sunglasses commercial was revolutionary in movie making, and its groundbreaking special effects are what keeps the audience interested once they realise they don't have a clue what the film's actually about. With bulletproof dialogue, not only did the film invent the word Matrix, it also gave us famous phrases such as "take the red pill, glitch in the Matrix," and "watch out for that bookshelf full of guns." For a film that most people haven't seen since they saw it at a friend's house when they were 12, it's amazing that it's still asking us the same question. Are we really living inside a computer? The answer was obviously no, that would be silly, but it's still nice of them to ask. 4. It's Gladiator, a film about a Spanish man called Max who's so angry about getting fired that he does all he can to win a holiday to his favourite wheat field. It starts with the usual sob story, father to a murdered son, a husband to a murdered wife, but the film goes on to show that no matter what life throws at you, if you work your hardest, brutally murder about 21 people and chop a woman in half, you can win the hearts of everyone in Italy. Although it's a star-studded cast of Russell Crowe, Joker and Father Christmas, you're only really waiting to see the fun fighting bits from the adverts, and that's fine. They're so good that you fail to notice some of the mistakes in them, like modern day shoes, gas canisters, and everyone speaking English.
Are you not entertained?
The film is known for having maybe the nastiest baddie in history. As a result of his dad not loving him, the Italian Prime Minister goes fully insane, starts wearing all white and kissing his sister. Many people think he's such a well-written character that you actually understand and feel sorry for him. However, they are wrong because he is the baddie. Gladiator is also included on Prime Video, and that's got nothing to do with making this video, it's just a nice thing to know. 3. Up next, a film that once again shows that violent people are often so stupid they can't remember their own name.
What's your name?
I don't know.
That's right, it's Bourne Identity 1. This 2002 Matt Damon flick tells the story of a stupid man who wakes up on a boat covered in more holes than a bowl of arrows and knows nothing about himself except he's addicted to punching. After he rudely knocks out 2 fully grown policemen, he pops into a bank in Zurich, discovers his name is Jason, he's one of 6, and they're all identical twins. He's even forgotten how to flirt and rather pathetically tries to show off to a pretty lady that he can read.
I can tell you the license plate numbers of all 6 cars outside.
Matt Damon also tried method acting for the film, but then immediately forgot all of his lines. Oh, and that reminds me. The whole original trilogy about this gun-wielding forget-me-clogs is included on Prime Video. And I'm not just saying that because I'm being paid, it's just a lovely fact. 2. Now, we all like to go to the beach with our dad every other Saturday, but what if it makes your brother die? Up next, it's Jaws 1. After a greedy fish attacks some children in front of a lazy policeman, the town hires a local drunk to catch the slippery moron, even though he seems to think that sharks are a type of bird.
I'll catch this bird for you, but it ain't gonna be easy.
He tries everything to scare it off, even building an underwater prison to show the shark what jail would look like. Considered one of the greatest shark films of all time, Spielberg put the success of the film down to John Williams, which I think is the name of the fish that played the shark. Spielberg also said that one of the scariest things about this film is that you hardly ever see the shark at all, which is nonsense because sharks are scary, so he really should have shown how more. It's a great film with huge cultural significance. We're all scared of sharks nowadays because of it, and the music always gives you that sense of impending doom and can't help but send shivers up your bones. spooky. In at number 1, no more table. You guessed it, Die Hard. An American adult invites himself to a Christmas party so he can fall in love with his previous wife before all heck breaks loose. John McCain is a cigarette-eating potty mouth who has his wife stolen by German Snape and used as a female hostage or hostess. The film is set on Christmas Eve, and it would be a lovely Christmas film to watch with all the family if the whole of your family were horrible murderers. The story follows a sweaty, middle-aged policeman running up and down a building like he's playing snakes and ladders, but in this game the ladders are machine guns and the snakes are German. One of the most influential action films of all time. It's given us some unforgettable quotes like yippee-ki-yay,
Yippee-ki-yay.
and of course, no more table.
No more table!
Unforgettable. So there we have it, my top 5 action films. Lots of pushing, shoving, and hardly any please and thank yous.
Well, you son of a...
But do I still love them all? Yippee-ki, yes, mother and father.